Hello, this is Priscilla Batzel. I'm in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Gallery. That's a 16 by 20 inch canvas that I read the Michaels advert and it's triple primed. So I'm just going to use it in the raw condition it is. I like it when I add a layer of Artist Loft white and the surface becomes semi-gloss. This is just some Vivid Intense white to use for fluidity. And I'm going to grab my Royal Sapphire and a few other things. And continue on. I'll list the colors underneath the video. This is Sparkling Aqua. My intention is to do blues and purples and turquoises and other colors of a similar nature. My turntable's trying to turn on me. I'm going to use some shiny taffeta because I believe it will blend well with the other colors. And I'm going to do more of them at once to start out with. This is Cerulean Blue, I believe. Yes. It does not matter how I start, in my opinion, because I will be adding enough colors. This is Bali High. This is a great color. I want something much brighter, and I have more intense, I guess. This is Prussian Violet. I thought I was grabbing the Snapdragon, but no. Prussian Violet is a primary element. I'm going to throw in a little bit of Vivid Intense Fuchsia because I love how it looks with the turquoises, and I've been holding out on the Fandango, and I need to remember to always shake this. No paint chips. It's kind of a neat design right now, actually, so that should be a good start. I still want to find and pull out the Snapdragon. There we go. And any color I have left, I'll just use the spaces I have left. I can still put some pressure down on the paint and use what my spatula picks up. I do want to move some of my bottles out of the way. I was wondering if I could get away with doing using a lot of colors right out of the gate, and it seems possible. And once I have these three sides more or less done, I can decide what else goes in there. And then if I want, I can use some black or white. And definitely add colors over the colors I've got. I am feeling the Cerulean Blue. And I'm being called to Jasmine. It wasn't part of the plan, but it doesn't matter. A little more Fandango. I didn't use any of this Mystique yet, and I want some. I'm going to want some deep amethyst, which I didn't grab either. Yes, I saw that thing. Never enough room on my working surface for all the colors that I want to use. I'm going to use a little more shiny taffeta because it's very gold. Now what do I want here? I want some Midnight Shadow. Actually, I think I'll use some of this black iris. Maybe I'll use the Midnight Shadow too. I've got Peacock, and I didn't pull that out. I didn't even think about using it. Whoops. And it's got some fluid in the front of it, so that ought to be interesting. I just spied the Midnight Shadow. Now this may be just a start. At some point in time I'm going to have to decide if there's going to be some orange included here. In the meantime, I get the pleasure of Parrot Wing. Sorry if I'm quiet. Just a tiny bit concerned that because the canvas was matte, that it'll be more absorbent of the colors. I do like using the color that is residual on my spatula. I'm definitely contemplating some white in here at some point in time. I think I'm going to utilize the Jasmine again. And it'd be interesting if I wasn't compelled to finish right now. Oh, I can still scrape that off. And I did. Unfortunately, it stays nice and purple. Now, what do I decide? I've got some Mayan gold. I kind of think I really like how the shiny taffeta works out. What was I using yesterday? And I was completely in love with the alizarin rose. If I can lay my hands on it, I'll use some again. I found it. Let's give it a shot. I definitely like texture added to my composition as I go by mark making. It's not beyond the realm of possibility there could be wind up some Tuscan sun in this before I'm done. I think it's almost time to clean off my spatula. And maybe a little more cerulean blue. with the Cerulean Blue, I'm going to add some more Jasmine. And since I want some white, and I don't have a lot of white, I could probably grab the Love You Pink. Although, what's handy is the Frosted Berry. As long as it's a light color, it's going to work for me. I'm definitely ready for that Midnight Shadow. I've also got some Blue Velvet. I haven't indulged very much in using the black iris like I thought I might. I'm not sure where I'm getting at, but I'm almost ready to play with the toothy tool. And I know I can scrape through if I want to. I forget that I can use the spatula to make marks too. More of the alizarin rose. Grab a toothy tool. Maybe I'll spread that out first. What is that? It's got to go. Something that did not belong. I really want some of what I had yesterday. If I saved it, Interference Gold. I think that would be great in here. Let's just take the top right off so I don't have to think about it. And the paint chip that's about to fall in the painting. So as starts goes, I'm not unhappy with this at all. I am interested a little bit in seeing what would happen if I added a little bit of sour lemon with orange crush in it. But at first I need to contemplate cleaning off my spatula, like entirely, or either that or changing it out for another one. I'm going to put that toothy tool down out of my hand, and I think I'm going to grab a little bit of orange. Orange crush to be specific. And either alizarin or jasmine or both. And more of that frosted berry. I think of everything as a starting point. Also, I was thinking about the way yesterday's painting looked like, and it was, what's the number? I'm trying to remember the number. It's like 9544, and it's awesome. But it reminds me of Prizm. It reminds me of a city, but it reminds me of what prisms look like. And it's becoming that way with this also. When the timer goes off, I could probably reset. I might have that much time left. I think I have just enough time to do this, at least at this stage. And I haven't even used a toothy tool yet, and I kind of want to. But dinner's takeout tonight. My husband cooks most of the time. And when his next day is a day off from what he does, he likes to order sushi. I think it's time for the Tuscan sun I was contemplating. And I've got a little frog prince, which is really similar. You could still use the Fandango. Might try this in more than one place. I've got some purples I haven't used yet. Burmese red. Which is really dark. Feels dangerous to use it. And I said I was going to use the Snapdragon, and then I pulled it out and didn't use it. Now, if this doesn't work out, that I don't have enough time to finish this tonight, I can definitely come back and put another layer on. I'm going to throw that in the bucket and grab the fresh spatula without lots of things drying on it. I can't get away from that alizarin rose. It's just so pretty. And I'm kind of happy that the Tuscan sun is so strong. Because it means I can use my residuals. I'm really getting to like just what I've got. And I wasn't really contemplating doing a geometric, like I wasn't yesterday either, but if it goes that way, it goes that way. Color my edge. Think about what I've got. It looks like white to me, but I'm going to go with the interference gold first. I'm going to take one more minute to keep working. There's the interference gold, and I'm going to use a little bit of alizarin rose with that. And I love this jasmine here. Let's go for the Snapdragon. Just to push it out, we'll add a little bit of the frosted berry again. Alright, I'm going to come back and probably use my toothy tool. I might take a picture of this in the meantime. Going to use up the residuals of my spatula. Make a couple more marks before you're gone. Alright, that's the only thing bugging me. And I just made it pretty much disappear. So we'll bring it back a little bit. Is that canvas? That can't be canvas. That must be something else. This is bugging me too. Steal a little jasmine. Alright, I keep saying back in a second and not doing it, but I'm going to do it now. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully, let's focus that. Make sure I'm not out of focus. I am having officially too much fun. I'm beginning to wonder if maybe the Egyptian blue would be good. And I think it was a good call on my part. But I'm also craving more turquoise. Yeah, that was terrific. That's exactly what I wanted. And everywhere I put the jasmine, it looks fabulous. There's every chance in the world I'm going to do that again. I love how strong the Egyptian blue is. Alright, let me go ahead, give myself some marks. To the person lurking in the hallway, yes, I am recording. So if it's not done today, it will be done tomorrow. There are definitely things I'd like to do. Maybe a little more Burmese red. Come on out. And maybe some of this Mystique with it. And let's be odd and put some shiny taffeta in there as well. Different size dots are going to produce different size streaks. There's the alizarin rose. I meant to use jasmine and I used the alizarin rose. Let's use the jasmine anyway. Now I've got a playing card somewhere. I know I do. Even if I don't, I've got alternatives. And I haven't used them. So I'm very interested in using them to move some paint and add some paint here and there. I might want some white in my dish also. I pretty much made that Burmese red disappear. Not sure what I'm going to do with that. But putting it up here seems to be an okay thing to do with it. I want some more gold. Maybe I'll just keep sticking with the gold that is actually the shiny taffeta. Although it is beginning to plug up some. Anytime I use a new color with colors still left over on my card, it makes a whole new combination and I love that effect. I totally want some black. I've got Maiden Black. And I've got some white, some vivid intense white. When it opens. Somebody told me I had to take the tabs off when I was done using them, but the truth is I need the tab on there to tell me I haven't shaken it yet. Alright, somewhere here. Yes, I found my proper toothy tool. See there, this one is plastic and this one is silicone and both were carved out with a razor blade, but I like these big teeth. I just like dipping my big teeth. That sounds funny. And dabbing my big teeth too. Definitely, probably, definitely, yeah, definitely. Definitely going to put a coat of gloss varnish on one or all of these. Alright, I'm going to wipe that off. Wow, I didn't even dampen my studio rag. I just came back from Michael's. I want to thank all the benefactors, all the people who are members of my channel for helping me buy canvases and Floetrol and things I need to keep going. Just Sonia Gloss Varnish is a wonderful ingredient in my pouring mixture, but it's $30 for a little tiny bottle, so I really, really appreciate the help. And a long time ago, I bought 4 liters of Australian Floetrol. This is fun. I love doing this. And I don't mind keeping the schmutz on my card. This is so much fun. I recommend this. That's just pulling paint off. Like that. But the same paint you pull off, you can put down somewhere else. I like exposing canvas. I'm feeling like I could be very, very nearly done. And that would be a good thing, since I want to tell you that I love you, and I hope you check me out at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and our Chinese food has just come. So my husband is not at the door. I have 32 playlists with 100 videos on them each. Also, all my playlists, all my content is organized by topic and genre. So if you like something, let me know. I'm going to try and shimmer this at you before the doorbell rings. And I think that's a great first stage, and it might be finished also. I really like it just like it is. And I know I could do more, but I don't think I need to do more. Alright, so Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links are all on my link tree, along with a couple of websites. My email address is easpb and the word gallery spelled out at gmail.com. Please like my videos, share my videos, and when you watch them longer, it affects the algorithm on YouTube and it helps my channel standing. Thank you for those of you who donate through PayPal and those of you who donate through Patreon. Every little bit helps, and you're the only thing keeping me here at YouTube right now. So, no, I love you very much, and I appreciate you always, and you guys always inspire me. Please don't forget the thumbs up, and please subscribe if you're not subscribed. I will see you anon. Bye for now. Whatever I've forgotten, you'll see in another video. Priscilla out.